They could change the way we think about money, and even question the very existence of traditional financial infrastructure. They have both good and bad things about them. How do you figure out which one to invest in, or whether to invest at all? Don't be afraid if you don't understand what cryptocurrencies are all about. We're here to explain the good and bad things about cryptocurrency, so you can learn everything you need to know. How cryptocurrency works. 5 things that make cryptocurrency good. Cryptocurrencies are new, but they're here to stay, with all of their advantages. Bitcoin, for example, was invented in 2009. There is a lot to choose from in the world of crypto, from big profits to 24/7 trading on ultra-safe, transparent networks. If you know how to get in on it, you can make money. Because of the high risk, and the chance for big rewards. In today's world, there are more than 10,000 different types of cryptocurrencies on the market, and each one has its own unique traits. It's true that all cryptocurrencies have some things in common, like the fact that they tend to rise and fall in value very quickly. Prices are mostly determined by how many coins are being mined and how many people want to buy them. These supply-demand dynamics can make a lot of money. A good deal for investors who got on board at the right time. The price of Ethereum went up about 20% from July 2021 to December 2021. 2. Cryptocurrencies' blockchain technology is built to be safe. A lot of the big benefits of cryptocurrencies come from the infrastructure that helps them work. The currencies themselves aren't the main thing that makes them good. That's the blockchain, which is a decentralized data storage ledger that keeps track of every transaction made on it. Putting something in the blockchain can't be changed or taken back. And because the blockchain is stored on different computers, no one can get their hands on the whole thing at once. This means that any information stored in the blockchain is safe for good. In 3, say goodbye to traditional banks and hello to a more fair and transparent financial system. The bulk of our financial system is made up of third-party intermediaries. They help people make transactions. There are a lot of people who aren't sure whether or not this is a good idea, and the recession of the early 2000s led to a lot of that. The blockchain and cryptocurrencies offer another way to pay for things. Anyone, anywhere, can see them. This means that you can take part in the financial markets and make transactions without having to go through any third parties. There are a lot of people who trade in crypto at all hours of the day and night. Another thing that makes cryptocurrencies better than banks is that the crypto markets are always open. You don't have to wait for the NYSE, NASDAQ, or any other exchange to start trading for the day if you want to buy, sell, or trade crypto. Coins are being mined and transactions are being recorded all the time. This has had so much of an impact that regular stock exchanges are looking into the possibility of trading stocks outside of normal business hours as well. That might still be a while away, though. So, for investors who are always on the go, crypto might be the best way to make money outside of normal business hours. Cryptocurrencies could help investors keep up with rising prices. Cryptocurrencies aren't tied to a single currency or economy, so their value isn't affected by, for example, the price of gold in your country. But what about the price of cryptocurrencies going up? As long as you're an investor, you can rest easy. People can't have too many coins, which means that prices won't rise because there won't be too many coins. Some coins, like Bitcoin, have a total cap, while others, like Ethereum, have a cap for each year. Either way, this method keeps inflation at bay. Cryptocurrency has a lot of problems. In other words, there's lots of sparkle in this, but is the future of cryptocurrencies really so bright right now? The drawbacks. Let's take a look at a few of them. It's always a good idea to keep these things in mind. Some of them can be easily solved, while others aren't so easy to fix. It takes a lot of time and effort to learn about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies can be hard to understand at first, but you'll get there in the end. If you're not a digital native, the idea of cryptocurrency, and even the blockchain, can be hard for you to understand. Try to invest in something you don't know very well, and that's a risk all by itself. If you want to learn more about investing in cryptocurrency, there are a lot of online resources that can help you, like N26, a blog series on crypto. But you'll still need to spend some time to truly understand the pros and cons of cryptocurrency investing. Cryptocurrencies can be very risky to invest in. Cryptocurrency prices can rise to dizzying highs, but they can also fall to terrifying lows just as quickly. This is why it's important for investors to keep an eye on them. So if you want to make steady money, this might not be the best choice. The cryptocurrency market is mostly based on speculation, and its small size makes it more susceptible to price changes. There are a lot of things that can go wrong when people use cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies haven't shown that they're good long-term investments yet. There are many people who know about cryptocurrencies, but it's important to keep in mind that they have only been around for about 10 years. After the publication of a white paper on Bitcoin in 2008. Stock markets, on the other hand, can look back on hundreds of years of past history. People like the London Stock Exchange were born in 1801. Gold has been a good store of value for a long time. But what about cryptos? There is no way to predict what will happen to cryptocurrencies in the future. You'll need to be brave if you want to invest in them. Crypto has a lot of problems with scalability. You might think that digital currencies move at lightning speed, and they do up to a point. Some of them run into big problems that make it hard to spread them on a large scale. Coin providers say this is a problem, with the people behind Ethereum saying that the blockchain has reached capacity limitations. This slows down the rate at which transactions can be processed. To say nothing of the possible financial losses this can cause, this can be very upsetting for people who are involved in a transaction. Crypto novices are at risk of security threats. People who use cryptocurrencies might not have to worry about the risks that come with using central intermediaries. But that doesn't mean they're completely safe. The private key that lets you get your coins could be lost, and with it, all of your money. As a crypto owner, this could happen. Then there's hacking, phishing, and all the other ways to get into someone's computer and do bad things to get them to do what they want to do. Keep an eye out for this, but new investors are more likely to fall into these kinds of traps because they don't know how. In terms of cryptocurrency, what's the best one to buy? You can't use any one cryptocurrency that's a lot better than the rest of them. People have different tastes, but there are things you might want to look for. Think about your own risk tolerance. If your chosen coin loses a lot of value, can you lose a lot of money? Are you just using the coin to make money, or are you also hoping to use it to pay for things? Is it just about the money, or do you want to invest in a coin that has a bigger social or environmental impact on the world? It's easy to pick the most popular thing in the market, like Bitcoin. It's the first cryptocurrency and the one that has the most information about it, so it's the best one. What are the good and bad things about Bitcoin? A lot of things are good about using Bitcoin, which is called BTC and trades on the market. It's limited to 21 million coins, it won't go up in price, and its high prices give investors a chance to make money. And Bitcoin is the most widely used cryptocurrency for making payments. Yes, of course there are problems with that, but that's just the way things work. After 7 transactions per second, the Bitcoin blockchain infrastructure starts to slow down. This is a big deal when you consider that Visa processes 1,700 transactions per second. Because it's the best known cryptocurrency out there, hackers and scammers of all kinds want to get their hands on it. Before I trade cryptocurrency, what else should I know? Cryptocurrencies can be dangerous for people who aren't used to them. From unfamiliar words to complicated technology, it's a subject that takes some time to get used to. All things come with benefits and risks, but N26 is here to help. The pros and cons of cryptocurrency can be shown to you, whether you want to use Bitcoin to pay for things like food and clothes, or use another coin to boost your investment portfolio. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.